Okay, so hello, welcome or welcome back here in my channel. So yeah, we're just gonna briefly play through the event. And if you happen to notice that the audio, my voice audio is not that good because I'm using a different mic or earphones to be exact, and it's not that of a good. It's not the same. Let's just say it's not the same as my previous earphones that I'm using. Did a little tweaking, and it's now much more easier or bearable to hear, even though it's still not that good. But aside from talking to my native tongue most of the time, please bear with me on this part too. So yeah, we're just gonna briefly tackle the event quest, like the first part, and then that's it. Oh yeah, I can actually sprint. I forgot Veresa can sprint. Hold up.
Huh? Why are all these people gathered around? Did something happen? Let's go take a look.
How's it looking, Doc? Is there any hope for him?
I miss Pascal's old voice.
Chill, bro. I'm thinking.
Wait. Si Ifa?
This dude's Milray, right?
Mm-hmm.
What a
Ifa
little champ. Barely made a noise, despite all the pain he must be in. Did he fight in the war?
That's right. We'd never normally send such a young Tepetlosaur into battle, but we couldn't stop him. Developed a real knack for sneaking past us and running off to the front line to fight the Abyss. He was a smart one, that's for sure. Might not be the strongest, but he ran rings around those abyssal monsters.
Oh.
We even awarded him a Warrior's Medal after the war ended. But then he took a turn for the worse a few days ago. He's been having fainting spells ever since.
Poor little guy. Already a battle-worn veteran, yet still so young.
Kachina do have a voice, right?
Hey, Kachina, what's going on here? Traveler, Paimon, long time no see. So basically, there's this young Tepetlosaur in our tribe called Milray. We're not sure what's wrong with him, but he's been getting weaker and weaker by the day. Eva's taking a look at him. Nyan, who he grew up with, is here too. We're all really worried about him.
When my daughter got lost in the mountains, it was Milray who helped bring her back.
To think that he made it through the war, but now that peace has finally come.
Steady there, bro. We'll find a way.
Si Kaku.
Ah, you're that Cuckoo-thesaurus from the vet clinic. Huh? What are you on about? So this Aoife you just mentioned, does it actually...
Hey, yo, everyone! Please chill. I think I've got this figured out. For a juvenile Saurian, he showed remarkable courage in the war. But he's too young to be using that much phlogiston. As a result, he developed a rare pathological change. The initial symptoms might not have been obvious, but he's gone untreated for so long that his condition is now very serious.
You mean he originally got sick during the war, but the symptoms only just started to show up now?
That's right. He may have just been acting tough this whole time. Didn't want his friends stressing out over him.
Aoife, there must be something you can do, right? Please help him.
Wait, why are you still not seeing if a strip, like, they already dropped the drip of the 5-star. We don't have IFA. Well,
Something this rare? I don't have anything on hand that can treat it. Good news is that I read about a similar case back when I was still studying. The scroll mentioned 2 essential ingredients. First up, an herbaceous perennial known as an ocean zephyr. Though they can grow practically anywhere, they're exceedingly rare. Second, honestly, I couldn't figure it out back then either. The name recorded was Sacred Flame Crystal, but there wasn't much else to go on beyond that.
Sacred Herb Crystal. Isn't that's the one that we got on the volcano quest?
Sacred flame? Like the one burning in the stadium?
When Mualani and I took part in the pilgrimage of the Return of the Sacred Flame, we collected loads of contending sparks during the team stage. Apparently, they're sparks from the Sacred Flame itself. They even make you feel all warm and fuzzy while you carry them. Do you think these crystals might be something similar?
From the name, I'd say we're looking for a rarer, purer form of Sacred Flame.
You sure there's even such a thing? We've been in that land for ages now, but we've never come across anything like that.
So it would seem, as it happens.
Huh?
For real, Uncle Pakal?
It's a coincidence that I've even heard of it. Apparently, the people of Natland knew how to make a special kind of sacred flame crystal way back when. I'm not sure exactly how they did it, but the other chiefs might know something. I'll go ask them.
Probably as.
Thank you, Eva. Your diagnosis was a huge help. Mind if I keep you a little longer?
And as Masters of the Night Winds, they're on that kind of stuff.
Sure thing, dude. I'll stick around until we've got some results.
Sure thing, dude.
Great. In that case, let's go our separate ways for now. Milray needs some proper rest, and he's not going to get that with so many people gathered around.
Well, Pakal's voice is actually growing on me right now.
I'll let you all know as soon as there's any news. Fingers crossed, he'll soon be on the mend.
To be honest, it's actually much, what do I call that, appropriate on him.
What up, my dudes?
Bro.
Man, I could tell we're totally on the same wavelength. The name's Aoife, a vet from the Flower Feather clan. This here's my assistant, Kakuku. Dude's all about copying what others say.
You can say that.
Where?
The Traveler in Paimon, yeah? Everyone's heard all about you two. You're absolute legends. The total package. Brave, wise, and strong. Best hero duo I've ever seen. No contest.
Aww, you're making Paimon blush.
You know, I'm having like weird thingy with Paimon right now. My gosh, my mic didn't even catch the word Paimon. But my god.
Truth is, I spent the war treating wounded Saurians. Never got a chance to fight alongside you. Yo, thanks, bro. I appreciate that.
There was always a long line outside Aoife's clinic back then. Even Kakuku was so busy, he was running around like a headless chicken.
Seriously? Seriously?
True that. More wounded were piling up by the day. Dude, the Abyss is no joke. Sneaky enough to hit us right where it hurts. Lots of docs have dropped at their posts over the last few years. There's some fresh talent rolling in recently. I'm hoping they could step up quick. But vet med's no joke. There's a ton of challenges to overcome before you could be a qualified vet. No matter how hard you hit the books, you're still gonna run into all kinds of weird diseases that are hard to treat. Like Milray's. So rare it doesn't even have a name. If my old man hadn't forced me to read all kinds of different stuff when I was a kid, I'd probably only be able to suggest a more conservative treatment. It's true what they say, bro. There's always more to learn.
Yeah, bro.
So your dad was a vet too?
Yeah, totally. Our family's medical knowledge has been passed down over generations. My old man started steering me toward being a vet when I was a kid, schooling me on all kinds of herbs. And man, if I forgot anything, out came the broom.
Ifa has an Asian dad.
My family's been vets for generations now. No clue who it was that kicked off the tradition, though, you know? Back when I was a kid, my dad said something about our skills being medicine born of guilt. But the reason we got into it doesn't really matter. What matters is that it's useful.
Guilt? Sounds pretty strange to Paimon. Usually you only feel guilty when you've done something wrong.
Who knows? After he passed, there wasn't anybody else I could ask. I figure it's because guilt gnaws at anyone practicing medicine. When you fail to fix someone up, I've been there. So I'm gonna do my best to make sure that doesn't happen this time. I don't recall ever seeing a record of any patient with his malady who was successfully cured. So maybe Milray will be the first.
You got this, bro.
Heck yeah, I do.
Yeah, bro.
Oh? Looks like the Chiefs are back. Let's go see what they have to say.
Okay, let's go. Oh, see? Masters of the Night Queen. Oh, actually, it's not.
The last time I
It's
was
not only
here,
him.
I remember seeing
It's
him
all of
happily
him.
rolling
All of them
around
are
with
here.
Io. This is so sudden.
Oh, she are you?
Well, as the saying goes, illness strikes like a landslide. It's not uncommon for people and Saurians to just collapse overnight.
Given that he first fell sick during the war, he's done well to make it this far.
What a well-defined render on the abs here. What the fuck?
Hey, little guy. Are you okay? Does it hurt?
For one so young to risk life and limb on the field of battle. This too is a responsibility we adults must bear.
Whoa. All 6 tribal chiefs in one place? Not something you see every day.
It's true that we used to hardly ever meet up like this. The affairs of our own tribes were usually enough to keep us all swamped. These days, though, group dinners on our days off have practically become the routine, so don't look too surprised.
Group dinners? More like group mooching. You guys always seem to end up at my place. So shameless.
Probably because all the good foods are on your side.
Well, your cooking is too good to resist.
Ah, diba?
You've seen how hopeless the rest of us are in that regard. Anyway, let's get down to business.
Aoife, we've been informed about the situation. Once again, it's a good thing you were here to help out. Milray and the other Tepetlosaurs have helped transport goods for the Flower Feather clan in the past. We won't just stand by and watch while he suffers.
I just happened to come across a record of a case like his back home, but I don't know anything about this sacred flame crystal.
Traveler, you just finished Baymax quest. No. Traveler should know about that.
I haven't heard of it either. Can the sacred flame even take other forms?
It can indeed. While I've never seen this happen in the flesh, I have read references to it in woven scrolls. In ancient Natlan, besides the pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame, there is said to have been another way to produce sacred flame, known as the Bloom Flower Trials. It was a combat exercise, held jointly by the 6 tribes, that was even more intense than the pilgrimage. So they occasionally yielded an even purer form of sacred flame.
Sacred flame crystals!
For real? How have I never heard of that?
Ancient nga, boy. Ano yan? So mas potent talaga kapag galing sa, fighting yung sacred flame.
Simple. The Bloom Flower Trials haven't been held for centuries. Something seems to have happened the last time they were held. But it was so long ago that I don't know the specifics.
Don't you have scrolls on that?
The more reasonable explanation is this.
Wait.
That people once believed these sacred flame crystals to be vessels of extraordinary power.
Why are the Saurians
Warriors could use them to enhance their own... In reality, they
They're
turned
all
out to be
flipping.
far less miraculous than hoped for. In some rare, very specific circumstances, they proved irreplaceable. But they were not so different from the regular sacred flame in essence. The pilgrimage produced enough sacred flame, making the Bloomflower trials obsolete. And thus, they were forgotten.
I get it. So to save Milray, we have to revive the Bloomflower trials and get all 6 tribes to take part. Ooh, that sounds rough.
Yeah, especially they didn't even wanna try the old
I'd say we'd be better off
bridge.
not treating it like some kind of hassle.
And just they are considering it.
All 6 tribes need to take part, sure, but not everyone has to show up. We can keep it voluntary, so warriors who happen to have time can sign up and fight it out of their own accord.
And definitely, most of the warriors are still like they still wanna go for a fight.
Since the war ended, the pilgrimage has
why
become
are
more
they
like a
peeking?
tournament for our warriors to compete in and keep themselves in shape.
Yeah,
So
like
why
this
not
one.
let them hone their skills
Oh,
on a
you know-
fresh
you
new
notice it.
stage?
They are peeping, all of them.
We should never drop our guard completely, even in times of peace. But like that, it seems high time we restarted the Bloomflower trials.
I'm with you on that. Nothing gets the blood pumping like a contest to see which tribe's the strongest, huh?
No objections on my part.
Will Mabika allow it though?
I'll go discuss this with the others. I'm sure there will be plenty of warriors who'll be itching to take part. I can't speak for everyone else, but I can guarantee that Mulani will be there. There's nothing she loves more than a lively occasion.
And I guess your vote was a foregone conclusion, eh, Pakal? Great. We're all in agreement then.
Nice!
Thanks, everyone. It really means a lot.
Let's head back to our tribes and see how many people are willing to sign up. If interest is high, we'll hold a big event. But if not, we'll keep it small.
Agreed. Rules will be crucial too. A competition without rules is just mindless violence. And that's not what we want.
I'll draw up an outline. Let's meet up at the Speaker's Chamber later. After
Yeah.
all, we'll still need the Pyro Archon's final approval.
Mabika literally rewrite the sacred flame because of like it's already time of peace on you guys.
Oh yeah, and we'll also need some Ocean Zephyrs to cure Milray. Who'll go gather them while we're organizing the trials?
I've got that covered. I just noticed that some of Milray's friends have shown up.
Oh. Cute.
You mean these Saurians? You're right. There's all sorts. Seems like he's quite the popular little fella.
Kakuku, can you hit them up and ask if they'd be down to lend a claw?
Sure thing, bro. I've got you, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Must be nice having a Saurian companion who can talk.
Well, if that's everything, how about we call it a day?
All right. See you later. Aoife, let's head back. And bring these Saurians along too. We've got to teach them how to identify ocean zephyrs.
See ya, little guy. We'll come visit you again soon.
I haven't done this.
Whoa! They sure are quick on their feet.
She have a bow.
Guess they're chiefs for a reason. When they decide on something, it gets done right away. But that's what you're here for, right? Whenever
Tsura
Pyro
na
puts
traffic.
things off, even for just a while, you'll handle them straight away. Oh, wow. No way, bro.
God.
Even Kakuku's done with this conversation.
I'll go spread the word. Kachina, you gonna sign up?
Of course.
In that case, let's head over together. Traveler, Paimon, see you at the Speaker's Chamber in a bit.
Yeah, sure. Oh my gosh, Paimon.
So far, so good. At this rate, Milray will be better in no time.
Oh.
Oh, you're awake. Wanna try getting a bit more sleep?
Oh.
You think so? Is he feeling hungry then? Hey, Kakuku, can you help us translate? Oh, long gone. Oh no, he does seem pretty anxious. What are you trying to say, little guy?
Traveler can indwell. Just in duel. In duel some. Oh my gosh. Oh no, there. Let's go. Hey yo. Cough, cough, cough. Mm. Wait, do I need to? Do I need to? Nah, let's just read it, okay? See, they have a sound. Anyway, I just want to tell you that you have nothing to worry about, okay? These nice humans have found a way to cure you. It won't be long before they gather enough ocean sapphires and sacred flame crystals, so hang in there. You'll be in demand soon. Cough, 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 cough. Oh, ang putla niya. May sakit nga kasi. Oh, naman. Ooh. That's exactly what I'm worried about. Those nice humans have no idea how dangerous sacred flame crystals are. Dangerous? Yes, very, very dangerous. They can beguile? What's that? Ay, alo. Hindi ko nabasa. Okay, struggles to say something else, but I can't. Bakit wala? Treatment. Swan falls unconscious once more. The chief didn't mention anything about that before. Would there be a known risk associated with using sacred flame crystals? B. I'm pretty sure, or did I got it wrong? I'm pretty sure that's the one we got when we're completing the volcano quest. If even the chiefs know nothing about this, despite all the knowledge they possess, then where did Millie and I come to hear of it? Nayan, who told you guys that sacred flame crystals were dangerous? Mysterious Cocosaurus we met while fighting those big monsters. He was the one who told us. Cute. I'm so cute. I still remember how our friends were all running around in a panic the first time we passed out. Not this disease, not again. We need to find ocean sapphires and sacred flame crystals. The sacred flame crystals can beguile. Ano yung beguile? Human hearts. Turn friends into an okay. Where did this Cocosaurus find out then? I don't know. He often said things we couldn't understand apart from us. No other little saurians wanted to play with him. And as far as I could tell, he didn't have any human companions either. But I'm sure he wouldn't have lied to us. He saved us many times and we're very close friends. I really hope that Milray recovers soon, but if sacred flame crystals generally are that dangerous, I don't think that's the way we would want to be saved. Yeah, we're here to help. I'll remind humans to be careful. In the meantime, we take good care of Milray, alright? Just make sure he doesn't worry too much and gets a lot of rest. Thank you so much. This is becoming more mysterious by the minute. With Mobika and the 6 chiefs present, I'm sure everything will be alright. But still, I'd better find a chance to talk to Mobika about it. Ayan, pangit talaga ng tunog ko. Easy.
I've read through your proposal, and it sounds like a great idea. Even if it wasn't for Milray's situation, there'd be many reasons to start holding the Bloomflower trials again. How many warriors have been signing up?
But Vika didn't know about it.
Far more than we anticipated.
So Ancient as in ancient. Like, Mavika is 500 years old. She should know about it, so it's older than her.
Our warriors sure are fired up. The ones who came late even held a protest outside the sign-up booth.
Oh, sorry for that.
So many people have signed up that we've had to divide the competition up into main matches and exhibition matches. Each main match will pit 2 different tribes against one another, while the exhibition matches will see 3 tribes going up against another 3.
Excuse me. Excuse
I'm
me.
planning to limit the number of spots for the exhibition matches. Accidents are more likely in tangled melees, so with fewer contestants, we can ensure that any injuries will be attended to promptly.
Oi.
Well, you've clearly thought this through with care. You have my approval. And don't worry, I'll find a way to fund it.
Thank you, Archon.
Oh, where will the trials be held? I'll stop by later to see how things are going. But I won't be taking part. Wouldn't want to spoil everyone else's fun.
The main venue will be near the Stadium of the Sacred Flame, with additional arenas set up around the various tribes.
All right, I'm all out of questions. Keep at it, everyone, and thanks for your hard work.
In that case, we'll be off. It's time we started organizing crews to set up the venues.
Traveler, Paimon. Good luck.
Good luck with what?
What exactly?
Same Paimon. With what?
Hey, it's been a while, you two. Are you here about the Bloomflower trials too?
It does. Why does that look ominous?
Yep, we sure are. Sounds like everything's going to plan.
Bloomflower trials. The name alone fills me with nostalgia. I first heard about it from my dad.
So,
who first heard
hindi
about
na
it from his
naabutan.
dad, my old grandpa.
Guess that means they were last held at least 500 years ago? Wait a sec. No, it must have been much earlier than that. Whoa. When you put it like that, it does feel kind of surreal that we're doing something that hasn't been done in such a long time.
True, but I've got a good feeling about this. We'll pull it off, rest assured.
Oh, yan na yan.
What makes you ask? I've never heard such a rumor before. And rationally speaking, it just doesn't even seem possible. The rules governing the Oda resurrection have protected Natland for many long years, and these rules are themselves fueled by the Sacred Flame's power. We've been working with the Sacred Flame all this time, and we've never noticed anything unusual about it.
You know, you can hear Mavika's a little optimistic. You sound more optimistic than before. I mean, war is over, so kinda they don't listen. It's kinda na ano yun? Ano, mawawala na English ko. Ayun, legit naman na ng ganun yung boses niya. Kasi nga, wala tapos na yung war.
In essence, Sacred Flame crystals are just another form of the Sacred Flame. I can't imagine how they could possibly beguile human hearts. So please, be at ease. And besides, even if they did harbor some kind of evil power, it will not cause any real trouble in the Natland we now live in. Not if I have anything to say about it. Our main priority right now is to hold the Bloomflower
See?
trials
You sound
so
so
we
happy.
can collect enough Sacred Flame crystals to heal that little Tapetlosaurus.
Like, before when she's talking, like, you can feel that it's a little tone, her tone is a little low.
It's so reassuring to have you on our side, Moika.
Oh my gosh, Paimon.
Well, there are some things even I can't handle. For example,
Ayan na.
it just came to my attention that you've got some people waiting for you outside.
Huh? Who could they be?
Ayan na nga yung good luck.
You'll find out soon enough. Go on now. Don't keep them waiting.
Oh, the war. Oh, who are them? Oh, that's the Mavika.
A new competition brings a new challenge.
Yeah, right, let's go. Ooh, It's them.
That traveler, Paimon. So basically, hold up. What happened to first come first serve? What I'm saying is, I get to go first. What's going on? Why is everyone turned up all of a sudden? So you know about the bloom flower trials, right?
Yeah. Sorry.
What?
Again.
So you know about the bloom flower trials, right? I mean, we were wondering, have you decided which tribe you'll join? If not, how about the people of the springs?
Nag-aagawan ka na, traveler. Good luck nga.
We're allowed to take part too?
Given that the trials haven't been held in so long, we're creating a new set of rules for them, separate from the ones for the pilgrimage.
Oo nga pala, iba na yung boses ni Kinich. He sounds nice.
All of the chiefs have agreed, but whether or not
And
you
this kid.
compete or which tribe you support, well, that's completely up to you.
As the hero who saved Natlan, your participation would be a huge morale boost for whoever you choose to join.
Yes.
In other words, recruiting you is every tribe's top priority right now.
Good luck, traveler. And you sound so happy too.
Oh, so that's what's going on. No wonder Chief Akatl wished us good luck just now. He must have known this was coming. And that's all for the chit-chat.
I'm here,
I hope
Echo.
you're ready for some serious
Oh.
incentives. How do you like the sound of luxury hot spring vouchers? I'll even throw in a selection of fine gifts from the shop.
Yeah.
Luxury hot springs? Sounds like Paimon's perfect vacation.
If you join the Scions of the Canopy, we'll hold a great barbecue in your honor. The finest quality meat, all you can eat.
And if you join right away, you'll even stand a chance of being taken on as a sidekick of the Omega
Gago.
Dragon Lord, Kahula How!
I mean, you're not on the list. Dun sa volcano.
Yeah, no one wants that.
Okay. See? He got it.
Shanice, you little... All you can eat barbecue? Join up with the Collective of Plenty, and I'll provide a year's worth of training sessions and a personalized nutrition plan to help you become stronger than you already are.
I don't think Paimon will love that.
Paimon's not too keen.
All I've got to
sorry
offer
for that,
are
Paimon.
freshly picked vegetables, but I can guarantee they're really tasty.
Ooh, could Paimon get some samples?
Fancy some flying lessons? Or you could just hitch a ride. I'll take you soaring through the skies myself.
Well, flying's kinda what Paimon does for a living. But flying around with the Traveler sounds like it could be a lot of fun too. I can bake Saurus crackers and green fruit chips.
Definitely, it's Kachina. Kachina and Kinich. It's Paimon's vouching.
Oh, Paimon loves those too! Oh, this is such a tough choice. Not just because the freebies are tempting, but also because picking one tribe feels like we're betraying all the others. You know what? Paimon's decided to leave it up to you.
Ina mo, traveler.
Paimon's pretty sure that isn't an option.
Actually, it's not a bad idea. It could work for the exhibition matches at least. There'd be 3 tribes on one side versus 3 on the other for those. So, first half you're on our side. Second half
Wait, what?
on theirs. Sounds fair enough, right?
Wait, he added a dialogue. I'm pretty sure of that.
There'd be 3 tribes on one side versus 3 on the other for those. So, first half you're on our side. Second half on theirs. Sounds fair enough, right?
He added.
Hadn't thought of
Nice.
that. Pretty clever.
What? Really? Huh. Then, as for those perks you mentioned earlier...
God.
Don't worry, my offer still stands. Enjoying ourselves is the #1 priority here.
So it's settled then? For the first half of the exhibition match, you'll fight alongside us Scions of the Canopy, People of the Springs, and the Children of Echoes against the other 3 tribes.
Feels just like the old days when we used to fight side by side. We're gonna be unstoppable!
Alright, It's nearly time. Let's get ready and head over there together.
Oh, so cute. Wait, what? Let's just check. Okay, and then this one. Nagdalawang ano. Okay. Yan na tayo sa quest. Oh, it's done. I do need. No, I don't think I need. Yeah, let's hold on. This one, no. Where? Ito. Tara. Yep. Saan ba? Huh? Ang layo. Wait, akala ko ba sa ano? Hindi naman. Layo sa secret sa ano. Stadium. Alright, let's go. At ako tumalon.
Running late again.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so this is our base. According to the rules, all we have to do is capture 3 of their bases in a row, and we win.
Capture the plug.
The almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula How, needs only lift a claw, and poof! All that you behold shall be turned to ashes.
Mess up our match, and I'll lock you up till it's all over.
Ano yung in deadpan kinich kaya ahaw lang. Gago.
You killjoy! We're a real dream team. Let's just charge right in.
We know each other pretty well, so working together should be a breeze. Still, let's not get careless. There are a lot of cliffs nearby, so our vision will be obscured. They could ambush us from the high ground too.
In that case, let's follow the water instead. See that flag over there? That's the Collective of Plenty's base, right? We'll approach swiftly on the water, sweep in and capture the base, then move up to the high ground.
I like the way you think.
I trust your judgment too, Lualani.
Alright then, time for me and my Sharky surfboard to strut our stuff. I'll take point. Everyone follow me!
So, can I use Maulani? Hindi ako marunong mag-Maulani po. Ay, tayo. Oo nga.
Carving way! Here by the water route, just as expected. Classic people of the Springs thinking. Huh? They saw through our plan?
I mean, you're here.
No choice but to face them head on now.
I'm ready!
Alright,
All
let's
right,
go.
then. Time for a real showdown.
Who am I siding? Ooh.
Come on! Show me your courage!
Clear the area!
Oh, 3 ports pa.
The strength of a raging bull! Let's finish this next time!
Hey, no slacking. Give this everything you've got.
Kain saya.
Not a bad training session. Let's call it a day. We won!
Oh, it's done.
At this rate, we'll be invincible!
Don't count your Yumkasaurs yet. Let's head over to the next spot.
Wait a sec. Don't forget to plant our flag before we leave. This is proof of our victory.
Yeah, I already planted. Oh.
See that? Up above the cliffs? That's the Masters of the Night Wind's base.
Can you don't want us getting up there so...
It's done, Paimon. Shut up.
You're finally here, Gramps. If I'm back home too late, my vegetables will get thirsty.
Don't worry, we'll make this quick for you.
Okay, go.
Take it deep. Oh, well. Here comes another.
I got him cornered.
Here comes...
My weight was not...
Is that all you have?
Oh, nice Ororon.
Shadow the past. Mind the command.
Chances are looking slim. Perhaps it's time I got going.
Wait, shit. Pala Ororon. Charot. Like what? F. So what's next?
All right! We've taken the Masters of the Night Wind's base too!
Look! Up there in the mountain! The flag of the Flower Feather Clan!
Wow! Looks like they're already on high alert!
Yeah. Not only do they have the high ground, but they're highly mobile too. With our current forces, a frontal assault won't be easy.
Looks like I showed up right on cue, huh?
Hi, Shilonen.
Yay! You're here too, Shilonen!
Let's save this small talk for when the flag's in the bag.
Now that backup's arrived, let's split up into 2 teams.
I'll lead a frontal assault to draw their fire. The rest of you find another route up and strike directly at the heart of their base.
Wait, didn't Shilonen had an hiatus VA? Oh, good thing that you managed to record this one.
I can taste our victory already!
Ay, soya mula ni. So, what are we gonna do? Where are we going? Hey, Kinich. Go here.
Are you running away?
Am I doing it right? I'm pretty sure I'm not.
Hold up! That's where Shilonen's headed! Let's find another way!
Saan ba? Oh my gosh. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, here. Okay.
Okay, let's stop around here. We can use grappling hooks to climb up to the top.
Whee! Obo. Obo.
Well, would you look at that? You managed to find a gap in our defenses somehow, but this is just the beginning. So stay on your feet. If you can.
We're not gonna lose!
Well said. Let's do this.
Let's have ourselves some fun!
Itong mga warfree ang puta.
Locked on!
Still got plenty of bullets left with your names on them.
God.
Alright, how about we call it a day?
Yeah. Aray.
Does that mean we've won?
Told you we'd be unstoppable.
Well, that was pretty exhilarating, even as battles go.
Oh, you can say that again. I was still fighting off Cuckoosaur riders halfway up the mountainside when I'd heard you already taken the base. That was well played.
Yeah, the going would have been way tougher if we had fought our way up.
How about the sacred flame crystals? Did anyone manage to get their hands on some?
I found a few shards, but they were only about as big as grain fruit chips. I gave them to the marshals from the Masters of the Night Wind on our way back.
Yes, and they gave them to me.
Hi.
Granny C. Lolly! Are you here to take part in the Bloomflower trials too?
I devised the techniques for the main matches, so of course I would show up. Those marshals handed the sacred flame crystals over as soon as they saw me. I did a quick tally. At this rate, we should have enough by the event's end.
That's awesome!
Visit Lala didn't notice strange about the sacred flame crystals. Am I just overthinking this?
Well, since everything's gone so smoothly, why don't we hit the hot springs tonight?
Oh, I am all for it. There's nothing like letting our hair down after a hard day's work. Ooh, and good food and drink wouldn't go down badly either.
How about we head over there together? You can all hitch a ride on Turbo
Oh my
Twirly.
gosh, alone, and I'm looking respectfully.
Oh, sorry, but I need to head back to the workshop to finish up some forging commissions first. Let's meet at the People of the Springs later this evening.
I need to help at the shop anyway, so I'll pick up some snacks there. See you all tonight!
I might be a bit late. If you're all there earlier, feel free to start without me.
Great! Paimon can't wait!
Hmm?
Huh? Sure.
You're fine, Kachina?
In that case, I guess I'll be off too. See you tonight.
Wait, there's something wrong with Kachina. Lemon. Oh, buti naman na-skip.
Hurry up, guys! You're the last ones left! Come on, I'll take you to get changed. You remember where the changing rooms are, right? I'm pretty sure I showed you last time.
Ooh, are we seeing them all in Hot Springs outfit?
Time sure flies. Oh, sorry. Let's save the reminiscing for later. Let's go! Woohoo!
Uy, ang
Let's get this
dugo.
party started!
Oh, I think she's using a different one. But I'm just tripping. Ang cute ni ate ko. Hold on. Screenshot ko to. Ang cute. Dugo yung iba hindi nagpalit.
This is the life. Hear this, Hot Spring. I hereby bestow upon you the name of the almighty Dragon Lord.
All the fatigue just floats away. If only we could do this every day.
Aren't you gonna join us, Shilonen?
I'm not a huge fan of being in the water. This right here is more my kind of spot.
And last but not least, surf, turf, and perch.
That smells amazing. Oh, hold your horses. There's a time for fun and games, and it's now when there's delicious food already on the table. Oh, wait for Paimon!
Take that, Kanichi!
Oh, napansin na ni Traveler.
My greatness!
Kinichi, this is here down. Ooh! Look at that. Tulugan naman si Shilonet. Pero may problema talaga si Kachina. Hold on. Lemi. Ay! Eh? Ayan. Kit ni Paimon. Oh, bata ang quotes pa.
Hey, watch it, how? You're splashing water everywhere.
This is so tasty. Traveler, you gotta try it.
Nakakagutom.
Kachina. Tavat to Kachina. I made Saurus crackers. Come have
Baka
some.
ni Kinichi.
Okay. I'll be right there.
Kanichi, you surless! Unhand me! Let me go! Whew. Thanks for sticking around to help me clean up.
No problem at all. We had a blast.
Parties are always extra lively when you guys are here. It was so much fun. By the way, I couldn't help feeling that there was something on Kachina's mind during dinner. Oh, it's strange. She usually comes to me for advice when something's bothering her. Maybe this something different?
Oh, sorry to do this, but could you try asking her?
Of course! We'll ask the next time we're alone with her. If there was something we could do to help, there's no way we'd stand by.
Oh, thanks. That makes me feel a lot better. Anyway, I'll be heading off now too. Just remember, you'll always be welcome to come hang out with me at the People of the Springs.
Bye for now. See you soon.
Oh, it's done. I wonder what's wrong with Katrina. So, yeah. We're done with part 1. Oh, part 2 is actually unlocked now. But we'll do that later.
Oh, here you are, Katrina.
Okay, so hello, welcome or welcome back here on my channel. And yeah, I'm supposed to not actually record this. And actually, to be honest, I haven't even edited the first one. But since I'm already just to be clear, I'm already that spoiled with the cutscene since the the official Genshin account actually already posted it. And yeah, I guess I'll just play this one because I think the story quest on this event is not really. I'm not sure if it's lore related, but still, even with just the cutscene, and like, I've been I've been watching it a lot of times because my nephew actually enjoying it. His favorite is this little Saurian, so that's why I'm watching it a lot, but it still gets me. So yeah, I might no might I'll definitely gonna just play the last 2 acts on just one vid on this video, and hopefully after I finish record this, I'll edit the first one now and post it. Definitely, I'm already out of the hype, but yeah, I guess what makes me think that I should still record this is I can still go back on this event because as far as we know, again, Hoyo still doesn't have gave us the chance to go back on the last events, limited events. So yeah, I guess that's why I decided to record this. So yeah, let's go.
Oh, hey. I had some time on my hands, so I decided to bring Io over to check on Milray and Nyan. Don't worry. Everything's gonna be fine.
I know, to be honest, like we actually have puppies right now. One of my dogs, she gave birth to puppies, and they look like, puppies, newborn, like newborn 2 weeks old puppies. That's what they looks like.
Huh? What makes you ask?
Well, you seemed a bit down after the exhibition match, so we're kind of worried about you.
Thanks, Traveler and Paimon. I'm okay, really. I mean, it's hard to explain. I've just been feeling a bit lost. Despite losing the pilgrimage so many times, what kept me going was the belief that someday I'd win and earn a spot in the Night Warden Wars. So when I finally did, I was over the moon. I mean, things didn't exactly go as planned, and you and the others had to rescue me from the Night Kingdom. Still, I achieved my dream. But after the happiness wore off, I felt hollow. I didn't know what to aim for next, or what I should work toward. Then the Bloomflower trials came around, and I could fight alongside everyone again. But when the exhibition match ended, I suddenly realized that everyone had real-life responsibilities to return to. Everyone, that is. Except for me.
Hmm.
And that got me thinking. Am I the only one who's still like a kid? The only one who's left with so much free time on their hands? Who's never really grown up?
Oh.
So that's what's been bothering you, huh?
Huh? You mean everyone feels like this at some point? I thought it was just because I hadn't been working hard enough. Oh, I see. Thank you, Traveler.
You're still young. I mean, very young. Still have a lot of time with you, Kachina.
If you think about it, this is a good thing. Not knowing what you want means the future's still full of possibilities, right?
Yeah, you're still wrong. You're still young, Gina, but I guess you should find what you want. Yeah, don't rush.
When Paimon can't decide what she wants for dinner, she gets to imagine all kinds of delicious dishes. But if someone told her, "You're eating this tonight," kinda spoils the anticipation.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
Hey! Stop underestimating Paimon like that, would ya?
Oh my gosh. Paimon, not that I am salty about you. Just your VA, babe. Gosh.
Oh, looks like you guys beat me to it. Is the little guy feeling any better?
Oh.
Greenicy Lolly! Hello!
Oh yeah, and if you guys like, have you noticed audio is not that good on my side when I talk? Because I still haven't found a replacement for my broken earphones, and the mic that I'm using is not that good. It's actually a cheap headphones. So yeah, please bear on me on that part. Also, most of the time, yeah, I talk to my native tongue, which is Filipino, Tagalog. So also bear with me with that. Okay, so yeah, let's continue.
Hello. I didn't have much going on at the moment, so I thought I'd check in on our patient.
Milry's been in a deep sleep this whole time. It's just as Aoife said. We'll need to gather all the sacred flame crystals before we can help him.
I imagine you're right. By the way, you haven't run into any trouble lately, have you? When we discussed the sacred flame crystals after the exhibition match ended, everyone else looked happy. But you seem to have something on your mind.
So that's what this is about. I was worried that the sacred flame crystals might be dangerous. Did you think there was something else in my mind? While I was worrying about Gina, she was worrying about me. I should be honest with her about her. To be honest, ever since we played Arlecchino's Dark Quest, like, actually, as the game progressed, Traveler's been being more of an overthinker. Like, when something's bothering him or her, whoever you play as a Traveler, he thinks about it a lot. And the best example on that one is when he got bumped on the Arlecchino's story quest. Like, he didn't notice that someone is actually walking towards him or her. It's just kind of funny. You tell us that Lally about the rumor.
A baseless rumor, but a fearful sounding one all the same. Fear stems from the unknown, so the more cryptic the hearsay, the more panic it spreads.
Wait, are the crystals actually dangerous? Then what about Milray?
Mawika was right. Even if trouble does come our way, she'll handle it. Still, there must be a story behind the Bloomflower trials being stopped. It is said that something happened the last time they were held. Since you're concerned, why don't we look into it? I'm sure we'll still be able to find scrolls from back then over at the Masters of the Nightwind.
Can I come along?
I'd like to help.
Sure.
I don't see why not. Come, let's head over to my place. We should leave this little Tapetlosaur to rest.
Eh? That's an ominous... What do you call this? Ominous, title? Oh, that's... Yeah, I know. We're gonna read what they're called. Thanks. Oh, thanks for coming to see me, Ayo. I feel entertainment, right? I'm feeling dizzy. I think I need to sleep a little while longer. Oh, look at this tree. Oh. Okay, let's go. I'm not gonna dilly-dally. I'm gonna cover 2 quests here, so let's get on with it. Okay, let's go. Wait, why is my resistance low? Where am I supposed to go? Oh, I guess here. Yeah. Here? Yep, here.
I had someone gather.
Oh, sorry.
There's that many?
Oh, let's hear that.
I had someone gather up all the woven scrolls from that era. Maybe we'll find some leads we can follow.
Oh, this is gonna take forever.
Come on. Less whining, more reading. If we split them up, we'll finish in no time.
And we did that with Nobilette before. A variety of events are recorded in the scrolls, like moments of frozen history with the power to pull you back into distant past. I've flipped through several of them, but still nothing about the Bloomflower trials. Yet the story they contain, they almost unimaginable. War, peace, alliances, betrayals. Seems like in the Nadeland of 6 or 7 centuries past, relations between the 6 tribes were incredibly complex and constantly shifting. Look at their face.
Why have you stopped? Did you notice something strange?
Are there still conflicts between these tribes nowadays?
There will always be tensions. But the intensity has changed. Usually the Pyro Archon tries their best to prevent intertribal disputes from escalating. But not every Archon has done that as well as Mawika. Also, given that our Archons live only as long as mortals, the transitional periods can be fraught with challenges. Far fewer conflicts have ended in bloodshed over the past few centuries. Whenever I read through these scrolls, I too am always struck by the thought of how unimaginable our lives would seem to people back then.
Hey, come check this out. This one seems to mention the Bloomflower trials.
Oh? Let me see.
Oh yeah, it says this is an ancient trial, like more ancient than Mawika. Obviously, we can't really rule out Citlali since she's just allegedly 200 years old.
A curious coincidence indeed. It seems like the last Bloomflower trials were also held to save the life of an ailing Saurian.
Huh? Was it the same illness as Milray's?
The scroll doesn't say, but it seems likely. Strange. It's very unusual for such records to be so sparse on details. The scroll only vaguely alludes to two things. Firstly, that the Bloomflower trials were held to save a sick little Saurian. Secondly, that they seem to have failed. And that the chief of the Flower Feather clan had a major falling out with his younger brother.
Oh. Oh. I mean,
Later
knowing the
on, his
cutscene.
brother left the tribe and lived as a recluse. That's all it says.
But that basically tells us nothing! You know, except that the person who weaved this scroll must have been slacking off on the job.
Something happened that was too sensitive to record. Probably bloodshed.
Sacred flame crystals having the power to beguile human hearts. Is this where that's from?
Spend couple minutes to school and find her.
Looks like we'll have to approach this from another angle. I'll go take a look through some even older scrolls. Surely the trials were held more than once.
Seeing as that scroll just now mentioned the Flower Feather clan, I think I could go ask Chief Mutota.
And what's our next move? Any other leads we can follow?
Come to think of it, that mysterious sword that Milray mentioned might be able to shed some light on this. Yeah.
A certain Kukasaur? Who told you that? Oh, Aoife's assistant Kakuku must have told you, right? I heard he sometimes translates for the other Saurians.
Yeah, this might not be the best time to dive into the whole Saurian indwelling mystery. Guess I'll just give Kakuku the credit for now.
Alright then. I'll look into those ancient scrolls, Kachina can head over to the Flower Feather clan, and you two can track down that Kukasaur.
I mean, why won't you tell them about that?
Let's split up and meet back here later.
I mean, Chaska already have a gist. Yeah, okay. So we need to indwell. Alright. I mean, I understand Chaska since like she's observant. But Sitlali are fucking ancient. Not really ancient, but old enough. But just have some knowledge on it, right? Or be observant on that part. Anyway. Hey.
Time to roll!
Can you tell me more about the mysterious Kukusori you mentioned before? You want to make friends with him too? Yep, that's right. Where can I find him? Tracking him down's no easy task because he always off somewhere on his own. So 1 second he'll pop in front of us, then vanish into thin air the next. It's actually pretty impressive. I mean, if I don't know the cutscene, I think I still might guess what that was anyway. One time he took us to this absolutely beautiful place with really tall stone gate. And there are so many other Kukusors there. We wouldn't usually trespass on other Saurians' territory. But since he took us there, it was fine. He said that was his home. Kukusor in a stone. Sounds like maybe near the Flower Feather clan. Let's go check it out. What does he look like? How will I recognize him? It's really easy to spot. You see one that looks all light and floaty, that's him. Light and floaty? Yep, light and floaty. So cute. You'll know who he is the instant you see him. So cute. That seems to be the only description Nyan can come up with. It's bad, but it'll have to do for now. Oh, and if you do see him, could you say hi for me? from me and Milray. We're both starting to miss him. He did drop by to see us, but there were too many people around for his liking. Sure thing, leave it to me. Teresa. Can I talk to them? Let's talk to them.
Feeling hungry? I just picked these from the orchard.
Rawr.
Go on, have some. Taking care of a patient like you're doing is hard work. Don't wear yourself out with worry, okay?
Rawr.
If you need more, there's plenty more where that came from.
Yeah, let's talk to them. And we're at Soria. Oh, I can't. Okay. Excuse me. Yeah, no, wrong. Let's go. Yeah. The power flood? Oh yeah, it's near. No more dilly-dally, let's go. Whoa. Yeah. Oh, they're actually talking about it, and I guess.
Shh. So, everyone got that?
Oh, it's Kinich.
They'll never see this coming. We'll catch them totally off guard.
Leave it to us. We'll show them what we're made of.
What the fuck are you planning, Molani?
Mualani? Kinich? What are you doing here?
Oh, Traveler, Paimon, it's you! You nearly scared the life out of me! Just between us, we're discussing our strategy for the next half of the exhibition match.
Oh.
But as for the details, those will have to stay a secret. After all, we'll be competing against you this time.
What about you guys? You seem like you're in a hurry. Has something happened?
We're on the trail of an extremely rare and elusive Kukusaur.
Rare and elusive? In that case, we can help with the search. That description of the location's way too vague. The scenery around here is all pretty much the same. Without anyone to help out, it'll take you forever. What does the Kukusaur look like?
Light and floating.
Nothing more specific than that? Alright, well in that case, let's split up.
I'll check the higher ground and see if anyone over at the Flower Feather clan has any ideas.
I'll follow the river then.
Sounds like it's my time to shine. As Kinich will tell you, I'm a born hunter with the eyes of a hawk.
Yeah, sure.
I haven't got anywhere else to be either. I'll take a stroll nearby and see if I can spot anything.
Awesome. Thanks, everyone.
Don't mention it. Anyway, we'd better get going. Catch you in a bit.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try us. Oh, we need to indwell again. Alright, let's go. Where actually? Wait, I need to indwell. I don't see any indwelling shit. Hey, I need to indwell. I can take. Oh, okay. It's super sweet. So cute. Hello there, how can we help? I'm just wondering, have you ever met a Kukusaur here? Who would you describe as light and floaty? Talking about that kid area. Light and floaty? Really such distinct phrases. This Kukusaur seems to instantly understood what I meant. Who I meant. He sometimes show up around here, but he's always sticking around, trying not to be seen. He often perches up on a cliff, just gazing out on his lonesome, daydreaming. Who knows that? What? Oh, I'm pretty sure I saw him follow a human around a couple of days back. That's not something you see every day. You usually won't go anywhere near them. So, is there any way to get a hold of him? I'd forget it if I were you. That kid comes and goes like shadow. Come join us. Or some food instead. Ha! Try this one. Sweet as can be. Okay, thanks. Doesn't seem like very fruitful. Traveler, what the fuck? I guess I'd better wait and see if Molani and Kinich have any better luck. Okay. Oh, they're gone. Oh, I can't talk to them anymore. What's that? Oh, did I? Oh yeah, I think I did.
Full throttle!
Hi, Kinich.
Anything on your end, Kinich?
Oh.
Nope.
Me neither. Kukasaurs all look so similar. They all look light and floaty to me. I mean, what could possibly be lighter and floatier than a pair of wings?
I didn't find anything either. How about you guys?
They didn't find too.
Sorry, Traveler and Paimon. We couldn't find that Kukasaur you're after. Are you in a hurry to find him? If you need a hand, I can come back and join the search again tomorrow. Okay, well, if you need any help, don't hesitate to reach out. That's what friends are for, after all.
I've told my friends over at the Flower Feather Clan to keep an eye out. If they see anything, they'll let you know. So, what's your next move?
Yeah,
all right. I'll update them.
Come to think of it, Auroron could probably rig up a few traps and snag him that way.
It's not like Auroran's traps can catch just anything, you know.
You never know. Might as well ask him if you get the chance. Anyway, we'll be heading back now. Best of luck!
I mean, he do catch Shibalank.
Okay then, see you later! And thanks for your help!
Alright, let's go. Go back. Where are you again? Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Let me think.
Kachina, Seat Lolly, what's up?
We haven't managed to find anything. No one seems to know what actually happened back then.
Any luck with your mysterious Kukasaur?
Don't think it's planning to make an appearance
In
sometime
that
soon.
case, I'd suggest we set this aside for now. It would be great if we could get to the bottom of this. But not every historical mystery can be unraveled. We must also learn to live with the unknown. Just remember, as long as we stick together, no challenge will ever be too great.
Yeah, I'm sure everything will work out. Still, after all this investigating, it feels a bit disappointing to come up empty-handed.
Finally, dudes. Found you.
Hey,
what brings you here?
Kinich mentioned you were on the lookout for a Kukasaur. Just so happens a strange Kukasaur has been following me the past few days. No clue why, but this dude's been on my tail ever since I got back from the Children of Echoes. Not gonna lie to you, bro, it's kind of freaky. His footsteps are totally silent, and after dark, all you can see is a silhouette. So I didn't even realize he was there until Kakuku suddenly flipped out last night when he went for a drink. His squawking woke me up, and that's when I finally spotted a shadowy shape outside the window.
That sounds terrifying.
I could tell it was a little Kukasaur from the shape. After observing him more closely, I figured out that he'd been following me the whole time, but that he'd just been too quiet to notice. Not sure if that's the dude you're looking for, but if so, you're more than welcome to get him off my back. The sooner the better.
Wait a second. Does that mean...
Yep, dude's probably hiding right behind that tree.
And it's gone.
Do you think we should send someone over to take a look?
It's okay, I've got this.
So now they may probably already know what's with the Kukusaur.
What the? How is that even? Guys, get over here, quick! There's nothing scary about this. It's just...
Wait, surely that's not...
No wonder Nyan described him as light and flow. He really is instantly recognizable. Not like any Kukusura I've ever seen. This must be Milray's mysterious friend. The one spreading the rumors about sacred flame crystals beguiling human hearts.
Wait, shouldn't he have returned to the ley lines? Haven't they been fixed?
There are many possible reasons, but right now it seems that our priority is...
So why have you been tailing me, bro? If it's treatment you want, can't do much for you, man. Sorry.
He ran off.
Do you think he wants us to follow him? Oh, if only we had a Kukuthosaurus on hand.
Hey, that's a good point. Where is Kakuku today?
He was so spooked last night that he rattled through every single word he's ever learned and then fainted. He was still out cold when I left.
All right, enough chit-chat. Let's just follow him. It looks like he wants to take us somewhere.
Okay, nice. I mean, Traveler, it's about time you said that you can understand them.
Looks like he's finally stopped.
Why have you brought us here?
So, is there something buried here? Or...
Wait, did I just cut off us?
You want us to dig it up?
These are woven scrolls, yes. Albeit very crudely made and heavily time-worn as a result. Still, they're just about legible. They seem to document the very last Bloomflower trials that took place centuries ago? But why would these be here? Come, let's read them together. These might just contain the answers we've been searching for this whole time.
Would this be a cutscene? Ah, simple cutscene.
Have you figured out a way to save him?
Oh, so it's him.
Indeed, I have. As far as I can tell, we need ocean zephyrs and sacred flame crystals. That's about it.
That's great news. Don't worry, little guy. You'll be better in no time.
Well, it's not every day that the chief himself drops by to check in on your Saurian buddy. Not so busy these days, huh?
You know I'd come even if I was. You're my brother, man. I heard you've been beside yourself since Antu fell ill, so I was worried about you.
I mean, Antu means the world to me. I promised to stay by his side until the day he's fully grown, ready to spread his wings and soar freely through the skies. I mean, with him around, I've never felt lonely traveling through Natlan. Sometimes he's happy, and other times he's sad. Sometimes he has tantrums, but then he'll curl up beside me when I'm down. And right now, he needs me more than ever. I'll draw upon everything I've ever learned to help him get through this.
I salute your courage and wisdom, brother.
So sad.
But these sacred flame crystals you mentioned, are you sure they'll do the job?
Well, I've studied the essence of the sacred flame and read various related scrolls. Sacred flame crystals are born from intertribal conflict.
Oh.
Back when the tribes were somewhat united, they would occasionally hold Bloomflower trials in order to obtain them.
Seems like I've still got lots to learn, despite being chief. So, how can we use them? Is it really worth holding a whole competition just to get our hands on some?
Research on sacred flame crystals has been patchy to say the least, so there's never been a definitive conclusion. What we know for sure is that they can be used to treat certain chronic phlogiston-related illnesses. Others also say that they can be used to enhance a warrior's strength. There's something.
That's it.
Enhance a warrior's strength.
Yun nga.
It's speculative at best. We need to analyze an actual specimen to know for sure. As far as I'm concerned, as long as they can be used to cure Antu's illness, that's enough. Nothing else matters.
So you asked the chiefs of all the tribes to send people to take part in a scaled-down version of the Bloomflower trials? Remarkable that they agreed, given it wasn't so long ago that we were at each other's throats. Tensions are running high right now. If I were you, I wouldn't have had the courage to even ask.
I know, but I had no other choice. Fortunately, I've treated patients from every tribe, so the chiefs agreed as a way of returning the favor. With all this ongoing strife, it's been a long time since we've worked together on anything. This might be a good chance for reconciliation.
Might be ancestor of Ifa.
Fighting side by side for a common cause? That's the way Natlan was always meant to be.
Let's hope so. By the way, what's with all this baggage? Heading out on a long journey or something?
I'm heading out to search for ocean zephyrs. In the meantime, I'll leave the trials in your capable hands. Just please make sure it all goes smoothly.
It didn't go smoothly.
Come on, that goes without saying. Rest assured, I'm your brother after all.
No. I don't like how this gonna...
Thank you.
Gonna go...
Antu, be good while I'm gone, okay? Once I return with the ingredients, you'll be back on your feet and running around in no time.
I mean... It didn't... He didn't got cured. As we can see.
Himara! How could you stoop so low?
Wait,
ambushing us on the field like that.
Ayun lang.
Ambushing? You've no one but yourself to blame for underestimating us. So what's all this fuss about?
Even if that was remotely true, your guys went way over the line. 7 of our warriors were so badly injured that they're still out cold as we speak. The Flower Feather clan must compensate us for our losses. Hand over the sacred flame crystals.
And what, we'll hand them over after all that? Just because you waggled some fingers and said some angry words?
Didn't you claim that we're holding these trials to save a sick Saurian? Take what's necessary for the treatment, then return us the rest.
Say something, Amara. We're not leaving until you give us some answers.
If the other elders were here, they wouldn't waste their time on such puerile questions. If anything, I just wish we'd managed to collect more crystals. There are always people who think they're so clever. So many contestants were just pocketing the ones they got in the trials. I'll bet your chiefs all have sweet little personal stashes too, huh? Everyone was in a frenzy, snatching the crystals up wherever and whenever they could. We're hardly the only winners. I wouldn't even call us the biggest ones.
You what?
I get it now. Snatching the spoils while using the Bloomflower trials to weaken the other tribes. You planned this all along. Ugh, that Nampol. Can't believe I trusted him.
The children of Echoes will not forget this. Let's go.
Ooh. No. Oh no, it went out.
Brother, where's Antu?
Oh, you're back. Come, sit down. I'll explain everything.
Gago.
Look, no need for that. I only came back to ask. Are the rumors true?
Rumors? What rumors?
That the Bloomflower trials spiraled into an all-out bloodbath, sparking a heated dispute among the chiefs, and that no one was bothered in the slightest about Antu. By the time anyone noticed, he was already gone. How could you lie to me, Amara?
Gago.
You promised you'd make sure the Bloomflower trials went smoothly. Why would you resort to such underhanded tactics?
You think I had a choice? As soon as one person broke the rules, the whole thing became a free-for-all. Playing by the rules gets you nowhere in this world. If I hadn't taken things into my own hands, another tribe would have just swooped in and seized the winnings for themselves. These sacred flame crystals, they have limitless potential. I, for one, wouldn't miss a chance to strengthen our tribe.
I won't debate ethics with you. Where are the sacred flame crystals? Give me some. I'm going to search for Antu.
I've put them all into our research.
You did what?
I did set some aside for Antu in the beginning, but he ran off, didn't he? So there was no longer any need. He's your companion, yes. But the life of a single Saurian is nothing compared to the future of our tribe.
Oh.
Hear, hear. You've certainly proven yourself a worthy chief, Imara. Your name will no doubt be etched into the hearts of the Flower Feather clan for generations to come. Just remember this. No excuses can hide the harm your greed has inflicted. All the hope and trust that that little guy placed in you, placed in me, you'll never know what that feels like.
Wait, Numpel! Where are you going?
Gago.
Antu!
No, you're asking?
Antu! Antu, it's me! Please! Answer me!
I think he's also sick. Yes.
Antu, are you okay? Oh, look at you out here all on your own. I'm so sorry, Antu. This is all my fault. I'll think of another way. After that, I left the Flower Feather clan and lived here on this hill with Antu. He was running out of time. I took him from tribe to tribe, begging them to spare some sacred flame crystals, our last hope. But no one believed me anymore. I begged them again and again, enduring sneers, insults, even beatings. Until finally, Antu's time came. In those last few days, he seemed consumed by an overwhelming sorrow. And then I realized it wasn't just the sickness weighing him down, no. Remorse filled his gaze. I remember once, over at the Children of Echoes, someone approached us with a sacred flame crystal, flaunting it before quickly putting it away.
Ah, this is what you're after, is it? Go beg your brother for some. How many did he snatch up for himself? He's the one who put you up to this whole I'm a victim charade, wasn't he? I don't buy it.
Oh.
What are you? You little vulture!
For some reason, Antu harbored a deep and intense hatred for the sacred flame crystals. Whenever he saw one, he would muster up every last ounce of his dwindling strength in trying to destroy it. It wasn't until years after Antu's death that I finally guessed at the truth. He must have witnessed people fighting over the crystals without comprehending why. Unable to fathom how those once cheerful humans had turned from best of friends to worst of enemies, he concluded that they must have been corrupted by the sacred flame crystals themselves. In Antu's eyes, the only reason they'd started collecting sacred flame crystals in the first place had been to save his life. If I hadn't been there, none of this would have ever happened. He carried this guilt with him until the very end. I too shall be bound by guilt for the rest of my days. If only I had taken part in the trials myself. If only I'd seen the greed in Amara's eyes, or even came back just a little bit sooner. But the past cannot be undone. I have immersed myself in the study of medicine and spent my life healing all kinds of Saurians. I buried Antu here on this hill, where I too one day shall rest. Before my own time comes, I have recorded all of this on these crudely woven scrolls in the belief that the truth should not lie buried. May those who come long after us learn from our errors, lest they repeat them. May the Natlan of their day be united as one, free once and for all from bloodshed and strife.
Medicine born of guilt.
So the non-pole from the scrolls was Aoife's ancestor? And that little Cuckoosaur spirit was once his Saurian companion?
Seems so. That's why he's been following you around, Aoife. Even though he doesn't like appearing in front of anyone else, he senses something familiar in you. No wonder there weren't any records of the last Bloomflower trials. If anything corrupts the human heart, it's greed. And who'd want to immortalize the memory of a scandal by which all 6 tribes were tainted? The bitter irony is that the sacred flame crystals turned out to be nowhere near as miraculous as they'd believed. All that scheming, after what proved to be nothing more than a hollow fantasy.
Hey, where's that little cuckoo soar going?
I mean, he's a ghost. He just pop off.
Look, over there!
He's actually there.
Do you think he's sad? Or maybe he's lost in his memories?
Thanks. I might need a breather over here. I regret lingering for centuries. Unfolding like this before my eyes. Can't believe I'm just now hearing my ancestor's story. Now I know why we became vets too. I gotta think this through. What should I do? What can I even do?
And like Miriam, loved by human son, and like, oh, Bilis. This is the hill, right? God. I don't like this one. Hey, Mark. One. Wait, let me name that. Shit. Oh. Ain't you the blonde guy from just now? Consider yourself like a human? It's amazing. Can you teach me how you do it? I want to talk to the humans, but they don't like. No. You still remember what happened back then? Only bits and pieces. Oh. 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 Okay, I'm gonna read. I remember being in a lot of pain. I remember how worried my good friend Ule was. Afterwards, the pain stopped. My body felt so light, but I couldn't find him anymore. I hid and searched. I searched without end. My body kept getting colder and colder, like I was freezing to death. Luckily, I found a nice cozy cave where I felt cuddled up and slept for ages. When I woke up back again, the world seemed completely different. Cave? Yeah, and there were all these strange patterns on the walls. Some of them even looked a bit like me. Could you mean the remnants of the secret source? Wait, what? Remnant of what? It's the closest place to the Night Kingdom. Maybe his soul hasn't faded away yet because he was hibernating there. Saan yun? When I came out of the cave, I saw that those evil monsters had returned, so I went to help. That's how I met Milray and Nayan. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. The three of us had them running in circles. Once I had shown my friends the way, those monsters didn't stand a chance of catching them. Eventually, those monsters all disappeared, and I finally hear the sound of Napoleon's voice calling out for me to come him. Monsters disappeared. This must be after the final battle against the Abyss. The ley line had been restored, so at this point he could return to the Night Kingdom. But you didn't go to him? I wanted to, but then Milway came down with the same illness I had. I was so worried for him. Nampoli said that the sacred flame crystals were required for the cure, but those crystals are evil. As soon as they got their hands on them, even the closest of friends would get into most vicious arguments. Everyone started acting so strangely, like they'd all been bewitched. So you think it was all caused by the sacred flame crystals? What else could have been? They were all such a good friends before, and they used to care about me too. So because of those evil crystals, I wish I could cast every last one of them into the volcano. But we need them to cure Milray. What should we do? Just now Polly concluded his call. Anton misunderstood the cause of the strife. The real cause of the strife. It wasn't the power of the sacred flame crystals to bewitch human hearts, but rather human greed and speed. But what can we do what can we do now for this poor little creature? Should I tell him the truth? From his standpoint, would knowing the truth even make any difference? What's wrong, big bro? You seem beat down. I'm okay. Let's head back to where the others are. And Antosai are full of such heartfelt concern. I don't know what to tell him. The times have changed, and so have the people. He's the only one still trapped in the past. I mean, fuck this.
Never thought I'd have the chance to meet my ancestor Saurian companion. It's a pretty cool feeling. Wouldn't you say so, bro?
Can he understand what you're saying?
Kinda. I can pick up on Antu's vibes, just like he catches ours, but that's pretty much it. That's just how it is with Saurian companions. You have to spend a lot of time together to develop an intuitive bond. If my ancestor were here, I'm sure they'd vibe way easier.
In other words, he wouldn't understand even if we discussed everything that went on back then in front of him, right? I'm not even sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Traveler, it's about damn time you said. You tell them. You can be a Saurian.
I think it's probably better if he doesn't understand. I know that running from your problems isn't the way to solve them, and that we should face up to the challenges in our lives. But even if we told him the truth, wouldn't it only distress him more than he already is?
That's right. The people responsible, the ones who should have apologized to him, are no longer around. All the truth would do is tear open old wounds and sadden him all over again.
Isn't there anything we could do to help him forget his sorrow and find hope once more?
Just like Nampol, I've spent a lot of time studying Saurian psychology. They can be a bit slow sometimes, but they're razor sharp at others. They don't get complex human language, but they get a lot just from reading our eyes. In short, young Saurians are just like children. On one hand, they rely on their human companions. On the other, they really want to prove their worth. Helping people makes them happy, and feeling like a burden makes them sad. So, the best move isn't to get stuck on the truth of what happened, but to help make his current wishes come true.
His wishes?
For example, Antu, you decided to stay here because of Milray and Nyan, right? You're a smart kid. Sacred flame crystals are bad, bad things that cause endless arguments among good friends. But now, after hundreds of years, we finally found a way to beat them. Will you join forces with us to cleanse the evil inside them so we can save your buddy together?
Interesting approach. You want to turn a lie into the truth, huh?
Actually, I didn't really understand either. Is there really some kind of evil power inside the sacred flame crystals?
Oh, dear child. Come. Let Granny explain it to you.
Oh, dear child. My poor summer child.
Oh, I get it now. Okay, I'll do my best.
Not so fast. Hate to break it to you, but the three of us can't make this happen. Let's meet up at the stadium in 2 days. We'll spread the word and see who's willing to play along. As for making Antu understand, Kakuku can help out. They'll have an easier time communicating.
Oh, nice stuff. Okay. It's definitely 2 days. After 2 days. Let's check first. Yep. Stadium, right? Let's go to the stadium. Where is the stadium? Oh, there. Probably here, just to see. You know. Oh, I didn't notice. Sorry. Oh, thanks. I mean, that's what I'm thinking about whenever I saw that. Whenever I'm seeing arguments about Nathan, I mean, I'm not glazing over Nathan because I myself do feel there's some lacking on the execution on some parts of the Archon quest. But it's not necessarily that bad, you know. Fontaine they just pick writing in Fontaine is just so big and absolute cinema that they kinda use all of the brain cells there. Probably, who knows? But still, given the lore and like the lore behind how Nateland became like this, especially on what we are seeing now. On like this is like ancient Nateland, way before even Mawika is there. Nathan really had a lot of history before being able to unite like this, and even for Mawika, it took her like 500 years in the making. With her being like with her being also absent like between those 500 years. So it's really the execution that's lacking on the Archon quest, on how they deliver the quest, how they deliver the story of Nathan. They didn't manage to match enough of the hype of the Fontaine story quest. Also, like yeah, they didn't manage to match the hype on the Fontaine story quest, and that's what happened. Also, they added a lot of stuff, and from what I can see, like they tried different approach. Like before, like you know, for the quest, like the lores are hidden. The lores hidden on like the artifacts, weapons, and the quest. Like a lot of quests, and I mean, a lot of people didn't actually not really appreciate, but they really didn't have the time to explore and search for it. It's like they tried to mimic the console like approach on how to deliver the story. It's like if you happen to play Elden Ring or FromSoft's games or those kind of games like Nier Automata, doors are hidden all around the world. Like you really need to explore. I mean, in Nier Automata, you actually need to redo the story every damn time. Like you need to do new game plus a lot to actually come up with the whole story to finish it, like the true ending. So that's what they're trying to do here. But I guess they didn't manage to find a balance. And I'm not saying that it is, but I'm assuming that the audience that Toyo gathered is not the same as the, like, they didn't gather the decent amount of audience that appreciate those kinds of method on storytelling the lore. That's what happened. So they streamlined the quest, make it like a little bit spoon-fed.
So sleepy.
And that's what came here in Maitland. Like, the lore bombs, it's just right in front of you. They're giving it in front of you. On the obvious quest, like the work quest chains, on the Archon quest, unlike before. And also, it's the lack of also the voice actors can affect the impact on just delivering the story on the Arkham quest. But that's we can't actually control. So yeah.
Didn't sleep well?
Yeah, I blame Kachina. Being all mysterious about some gathering to discuss something important. I was so curious I couldn't stop tossing and turning the whole night. Also, how come it's so quiet today? You didn't lock a How up, did you?
When I tried to wake him up this morning, his response was, "Leave me be, minion. Darest thou disturb the almighty Dragon Lord in our slumber?" I figured it'd be for the best that he's not here anyway, so I didn't bother calling him again.
Good thing you didn't tell him about our gathering. We could do without his gate crashing for sure.
Not late, am I?
Nope, you're right on time. So, Aoife, now that everyone's here, shall we begin?
Actually, today we have a big favor we'd like to ask of all of you.
What's up? Why so serious all of a sudden?
It's a long story. One that begins with a mysterious friend of Milray's.
Okay, there.
Bloodshed between the tribes. That seems almost unthinkable today, but it was an everyday occurrence in that era.
See?
Even working together on something was impossible. That's just too awful.
Oh yeah, I didn't play her story quest yet. Why haven't they done resonance and organ?
There have always been disputes. But once they escalated into fully fledged clashes between tribes, even a peacemaker would have been powerless to mediate.
And that little Kukusor Antu believed that the sacred flame crystals harbored some kind of evil power that lay at the root of these intertribal conflicts, and that led to all the later misunderstandings. At this point, it would be nigh impossible to explain the truth to him. Granny's right. It would only make him suffer all over again.
It's a little bit too late now.
Antu will naturally sense that something's off once you've collected enough sacred flame crystals and cure Milray, won't he? He'll see that no one has been corrupted and that all is as it should be. At that point, he would realize the truth of what happened in the past, even as young as he is.
Exactly. That's why we came up with a plan. When the second half of the tournament wraps up, we'll have enough sacred flame crystals. That's when I want everyone to act like the crystals have messed with us and start arguing.
Gag.
Ooh, acting! That sounds fun! Then what?
Then, we'll bring Antu over and cast a spell of unity to cleanse all the bad vibes within the sacred flame crystals and bring everyone back to their senses. Of course, neither the evil power or the magic are real, but we've got to make the little dude think he's done something awesome.
Yeah, I get where you're going with this.
I love it.
The best way to make up for regrets is to do what you failed to do before. We'll recreate that scene from his past, only this time, he'll get the chance to rewrite the future. So, how exactly are we going to do this? Is there anything we can look to?
Once, when I was reading a foreign book, I came across something called an interactive play designed specifically for kids. The story usually features a showdown between a hero and a villain, with twists and turns throughout. Just as things reach a climax, the hero will pretend to be losing and ask for the children's help. Then the children all raise their hands, lending their power to the hero and helping them defeat the villain. For the adults watching, it's just a performance. But the children will walk away feeling happy for days to come. At that age, happiness doesn't come from material rewards, but from a heart that believes.
Oh, true. I can totally relate.
You're really Yoimiya of Nateland. Hydro Yoimiya.
When I helped out at my parents' shop as a kid, they would always intentionally leave me some simple tasks, like dusting down the shelves or making sure the merchandise was arranged neatly. Then they'd shower me with praise when I was finished, saying stuff like, "Good job, Mualani, you're a genius." And the funny thing is, it always made me super happy.
Spot on. That's exactly it. We want to make Antu feel the same way a kid who just helped a hero would. Lessen his regret and pain before he moves on. Besides, Milray already heard the rumors about the sacred flame crystals from him. If we don't dispel the curse right in front of him, he might refuse to take the medicine. But we can't pull off a show like that with just us. That's why I'm asking for your help.
We'll probably need about 5 more people. I mean, there are 5 more spots up for grabs. First come, first served.
Excuse me.
You have my board. I'm probably the best at arguing here, don't you think? We get some pretty rude customers in our shop, and I've had to develop quite a few communication skills to deal with them.
You have my... cabbages?
Oh no, please
I
don't.
can help prepare some props and special effects, like smoke to mimic the evil power, and bright lights for the spell of unity.
And my flame strider.
Oh, you're joining too,
Ano
Archon?
gagawin mo sa motor mo, be?
It really resonated with me when Lali mentioned a clash between heroes and villains. And unlike the heroes in those plays, I've borrowed strength from all of you in the real world. And we've overcome powerful foes together as a result. I think I'll do justice to the role.
Well, if Mika's on board, then you have my hammer. I'm really interested in the part where we pretend to argue.
From what I heard. It's not pretend anymore, Shilonet.
Let's see. We've got our actors and the stage is set. Now we need a director. A dude to run the show.
Farina would be loving this.
Why are you all looking at me?
Consider it our vote of confidence, Kanich.
Fine. Then you have my grappling hook. I happen to have some time.
So, that's everyone then. In that case, Varessa and I will take care of the cleanup.
Sorry, guys. I'd love to sign up, but I already promised to help transport the wounded.
As for me, if I see you all arguing, I wouldn't be able to resist stepping in.
And I'm just really bad at acting. I'd be so stiff, the game would be up before we even got started. I'll stay and help the Saurians search for Ocean Zephyrs. Once they've brought enough back, I'll join you as soon as I can.
Injured? Oh yeah, they're actually hosting a game.
As our Archon herself often says, we all have our own part to play, right?
That's right. All right. Once the second half of the exhibition match is over, we'll split into 2 teams and play our respective parts.
Great! Let's make the second half an even more exciting fight. That way, we'll be able to collect more sacred flame crystals to help cure Mill.
I'm sorry, I got it.
The secret strategy that's sure to catch you all off guard.
Those eyes.
After centuries, we're holding the Bloomflower trials once more. I hope that this time we can bring them to a close free from regret. Are you all confident that we can do this?
Yeah!
Then let's get this show on the road.
And then you.
Alright, looks like everyone's here. Time for a strategy meeting. Ugh, why do they keep picking battlefields covered in mountains that need climbing?
If you're worried about getting tired, I can just fly you straight to the top. Launching a surprise attack on their base would also be a good tactic.
I'll use smoke to sow confusion amongst their ranks. Then you guys can just charge in and beat the living daylights out of them.
It'll be over as soon as it began.
These two are in even more of a rush than Paimon is.
Let's all just calm down for a moment. We don't even know what their formation will be like. Besides, if we don't deal with nearby opponents first, our main base could be at risk.
Slow and steady instead. I'm really eating with this praise. Consistent and steady, yes, but slow. Praise you need to be you need to be as fast as I could. So it's kinda contradicting this word.
But the area nearby is full of rocks. Looks like they're trying to block our path.
Oh.
That's nothing. Let's just charge straight through. Come on, time for a warm-up.
Anson's voice became different. Oh, I get. I'm still not used on Ian's of it. Check your build. That's cursed. But constant yung gamit. Okay, obviously this one. Can I look? No, of course not. Ooh! Ooh! First time I'm seeing a triple crown trial. Nice! Ooh! What's a triple crown? Okay. Ooh! Of course, this one. Can I use my own traveler? Really? Oh, what? Wait. My own traveler is higher. See? Anyway, let's go. What am I gonna do? Oh shit. Hold on. Sana yung barbaris sa puta. Ano ulit to? Alright, it's done.
Faster, stronger.
Okay.
Whoa, you actually managed to smash all the rocks!
So for Ian's and it's just
That
dash.
loosened me up.
Okay. Alright. Alright, go.
Keep pushing. I'll stop you in your tracks.
Alright, let's go. How to use Ian's son. Oh no, the ping! Don't ping on me. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Don't do this to me. Oh no. Oh, there. Okay.
Start the clock.
Oh no. What the fuck? Oh my gosh. Internet's not interneting right now. So sorry for that. Yeah, let's go.
Out of the way, you're getting blown away! Stick around.
Tell me what you see. Not too far now.
Fire in the hole. Don't worry, everyone. We can do it.
I'm good.
We've got to fall back for now.
Right.
Excellent. We've secured the Children of Echo's base. Time to head up the mountain.
All tuckered out. Let me give you a hand.
Granny to the rescue! Now that's what Paimon calls some serious backup.
Granny's not here to check if I've been slacking, is she?
Oh! Oh! Okay.
Coach will take it from here. Charge! Quick as a flash.
A little bit. Oh, sorry. Putang ina. Sitali, what the fuck are you doing? Look at her.
Let's burn this breeze.
Where am I supposed to go? Oh, here.
Time to go.
Find a way to hold them off.
Let's hope you'll put up a good fight.
Rain of bullets.
Let's move! Faster!
Time to say hello.
Keep lolling! He's Papa! Get him!
Hold on to your hats.
It's so hard to run over with. Oh yeah, I'm so sorry about that. Oh, it's done.
Nice, another.
Oh, sorry for that.
Something's wrong. There are far fewer people in their base than expected.
Wonder what Mulan is planning.
And Mualani hasn't put in an appearance yet either.
Isn't that your sister?
Uh-oh, not good. The people of the Springs took back the base we just captured.
Yeah.
And even worse, they're sending troops to attack our main base.
Huh. That girl has some moves. I'll give her that.
Looks like we'll have to split our forces to hold off their counterattack.
Don't worry. I'll handle Mualani. She still owes me for wrecking my front door. You just focus on moving forward.
You're a lifesaver, Granny Seat Lolly. We can rest easy knowing you're here covering the rear.
Yanson's voice is really different when she's after.
Thanks, Granny. We've got this.
Look at her. Alright, let's go. Where am I?
Quick as a flash! Charge! How is this not over yet?
You'll put up a good fight.
People do they have in reserve?
Splitting their forces into smaller squads to slow our advance and undermine our morale. Very clever.
Let's finish this next time.
Looks like the scions of the Canopy's base is on the other side of that cliff.
Ooh, does that mean it's finally time for the big showdown?
That cliff top's very high up. Whatever you do while you're flying over, don't look down.
Yeah, sure. Let's go.
I knew that wouldn't stop you. Let's have our weapons do the talking.
Farewell.
Let's move! Faster, stronger!
Fire in the hole!
Let's fly!
This isn't over yet.
Locked on!
It's over.
Open fire!
The fight is done. Sound the retreat.
The fruits of victory taste almost as sweet as ones I've grown myself. At least I won't be in for one of Granny's scoldings.
Wow, that explains why you were so fired up today.
Auroron! Since when has your granny ever gone around scolding people like some sort of scary monster, huh? Huh?
Anyway, good workout, huh?
You can say that again. It's not every day you get to enjoy the thrill of battle.
I mean, isn't that what they're doing with Dali?
You youngsters sure love a good brawl, huh? Once this is all over, I think I'll need a few days at home to lie down and recover.
Thanks, Granny. Without your support, who knows what might have happened.
I'll have you know that Mualani didn't pull any punches during our little skirmish just now. Next time she shows up at my place asking for a favor, I'm giving her a proper talking to.
Shows that everyone really was giving it their all. Anyway, after all that, surely we've collected enough sacred flame crystals now.
We have indeed. Let's gather them up and head back. Next up, time for our little play.
Right.
Aoife, this should be enough, right?
Yeah, plenty. Maybe more than we can even use.
Oh, that's great news. Just goes to show how fired up everyone was. Let's set the remainder aside in case of emergency. Next up, the main event. When do we start?
Just a sec. Before we roll the cameras, let's break it all down one more time. Shortly, you'll all take the sacred flame crystals and place them in front of Milray and Nyan. Then, once Kanich gives the signal, Auroron will do his thing, and the crystals will start giving off a black mist. That'll be the cue to start fighting. Once things get real heated, we'll bring Antu in and have him cast the Spell of Unity. Afterwards, Auroron will clear his black mist, and then we all go back to chilling with each other. Any questions?
Relax. I've played it all through in my head many times now.
Yeah. Based on what I've heard, Shilonet, you did a great job.
Great. Then let's do this.
Right. Oh. Little puppies.
Oh, finally, we've got all the sacred flame crystals we need. Don't worry, little guy. You'll be better in no time.
Oh. Oh.
It's just like Aoife said. He looks very reluctant to go through with this.
Rawr.
As long as he sees us dispel the curse with his own eyes, we'll be all right. Let's proceed.
Hey, Mualani. That's weird. I feel a bit dizzy.
Special effects team, get in position.
On the case.
Ina nitong mga to.
Now, time to get squabbling. As agreed, we'll start with Mualani.
You've got this, Mualani.
Leave it to me.
Now, listen up, Kachina. I'm gonna give you a piece of my mind. You hear me? I'd never have thought you'd do something so terrible, Kachina. Why, I'm positively furious.
What did I do again?
That is a good question. Let me think about that.
I thought you said you were a natural at this.
I am, but I'm struggling to come up with a reason to argue. How am I supposed to tap into old talents when I'm drawing blanks here?
If this goes on much longer, even the little Saurians will realize something's off. Don't get caught up on the reasons for an argument. Just start by setting the atmosphere for once.
Don't panic. I'm thinking.
Kachina! You stand accused of the heinous crime of eating my very last Saurus cracker!
Huh?
When we went out for a picnic last night, you ate the last Saurus cracker! How could you have done such an abominable thing? I was saving that for the end!
Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, so? You ate way more than I did!
No. You just don't get it! The ones we ate in the middle don't matter. The last
so
one's
stupid.
always the tastiest!
Oh.
Good. He's starting to buy it. Time to turn up the heat.
Mualani! Isn't it about time you paid up for wrecking my door?
Ina mo kaya. What do you do?
Oh, seriously? You're bringing this up now? You promised to let it go the last time we had dinner together!
Totohanan naman.
And when might that have been?
The last time we had dinner, like I said, we were over at the People of the Springs, and you'd had just a teensy bit too much to drink. You took my hand and said it was all water under the bridge.
Wait, I thought it's just Shilone. It's actually all of them.
Wait, hold on. Have you genuinely forgotten? Oh, this isn't part of your act, is it? And to think I tried so hard.
Yeah.
Is this what sacred flame crystals can do? It's like you've all become completely different people.
You know, Vika.
Surely our only hope now is for me to...
Ayun na siya.
Can it, Mawika? Do you even have any idea how long I've had to put up with your nonsense? Without so much as a heads up, you just dump some pile of design schematics in my workshop that you'd gotten from who knows where, and then tell me to build you that flame rider or whatever you call it. Then you drive it into the wilderness every single day, and then whenever it breaks down, you send it straight back to me for repair, even when I'm on vacation. Oh, and not to mention your special sunglasses and that precious sword of yours that's impervious to even the hottest of flames. Do you need to make a list?
Gonna make us speechless.
Is it just me? Or is Shilonen's acting pretty convincing?
I don't think she's acting.
She might be the only one who's not actually acting, Kachina.
So sleepy. Why didn't you wake me up this morning, Kanich?
Oh my god, why is this here?
And from now on, I am not taking any more work during holidays, and you're banned from showing up at my vacation spots.
Wait a minute. I remember now. You
Ayan
were
na.
the one who kept encouraging me to drink more that evening. Trying to get me drunk so you could write off some old debts, huh? Smooth moves, Mualani. Figured out some tricks to use on old Granny, have you?
Well, well, would you look at that? Oh, these little pipsqueaks suddenly at each other's throats! Oh, what a golden opportunity this could be! Listen up, everyone! Arguing won't solve any problems, so let's settle this with a good old-fashioned fight to the death! I, the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahula-How, hereby appoint myself your referee!
Actually, how being here is much more convincing.
Kanich! Let's start with Kanich! Who's got it in for Kanich?
Huh?
Whoa, what's wrong? Why are you all looking at me?
Oh, this face.
Oh, perfect timing.
Oh, Venus.
You. Well, you're the worst. You wasted an entire bucket of ice by taking a bath in it.
Wait. Oh, yeah, the Archon quest.
And you ate all those crackers I baked. I spent the whole night preparing them.
Always
Totoo
yelling
na.
at the top of your lungs. You're a permanent earache in a pint-sized package.
No list would suffice to record the horrible things you've done.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Time out! Time out! Why is this all suddenly aimed at me?
And all of them are saying legit they're not acting anymore. How? Poor Aho. Rawr.
Oh, how could this be? The argument's spiraling out of control. I can no longer cleanse the evil power within the sacred flame crystals myself. If this goes on much longer, continues for much longer. Oh, how does it go again? Let me see. Oh, yeah. If this goes on much longer, Natlan will be in grave danger.
May códigos. Her script is on her hands.
We're so close. If only a brave hero would step forward. Good thing I wrote that all down in advance. Hopefully I sold it.
That's us. You ready, Antu? Antu?
Oh. Yeah, as I've thought. You overdid it, guys. Too much.
There's no need to save him. Think of what we could accomplish with all those sacred flame crystals.
Fine by me. Let's settle our old scores today.
Gago
Once and for
talaga tong
all.
si Imara.
What right do you children of Echoes think you have to point fingers at us? How many times have you wronged us over the years?
Bunch of liars and cowards, banding together like the vermin you are.
Ha! Never have the heavens smiled down upon those who live by the rules. If something's worth having, you've got to take it by force.
I should never have believed you.
Oh no. No. No.
On to.
You're up, bro.
You're up, bro.
This ends now! We're here to save the day!
You know what, Traveler?
Evil power that corrupts the human heart? There's no place for you in Natlan anymore. We will stand united and face the years ahead together. Fly, my dude, fly! Cast the spell of unity, just like I taught you.
Now, Auroran. Got it.
Inamororon. Special effects. Ay, tsura yan. I forgot the sound effects.
The path of fate lies bleak. Walls rise in human hearts. Yet those walls we shall break, and we will march on. From this day forth, may worldly strife be no more.
What in the... Look, the evil power is fading.
The magic's working.
Grain fruit chips taste so much better with sweet cheese. That's not even up for debate.
I think you'll find that salted cheese is the classic. The first and best choice in Natlan for centuries.
Psh, cheese? That's just for kids. I'd never go near it.
Well, I guess you're not completely wrong. They have a unique flavor with salted cheese, too. The perfect storytime snack.
Aww.
Also great with a glass of wine. Though sweet cheese with a splash of liqueur works well too.
I mean, wine with cheese. No, cheese board, grapes, biscuits. Yeah.
Let's have another get-together sometime. Don't worry, I won't bring up the door incident again.
You're amazing, Granny. Next time I'll come with Kachina, and we'll bring some home-baked Saurus crackers and grain fruit chips along.
And some blazed meat stew and volcano cake, too.
No.
Sure. In that case, I'll go find Varessa and we'll make you some nice, juice or something. When will you all grow up? Why does it feel like I'm always the only one drinking?
You should stay off the bottle too, Granny. Isn't there some kind of sweet and sour soup that's all the rage with the Masters of the Nightwind right now? What's it called again? Mystique soup? Much better than alcohol, if you ask me.
Wait a minute, what exactly is going on here? Your attitudes towards each other are changing way too fast!
Huh. Wow, that's weird. What was I just saying?
Aurora, share on it.
I can't remember for the life of me. Can you, Mawika?
Something about wishing I dropped by your workshop more often and how grateful you are that I keep pushing you to achieve the impossible.
Gag.
Life is like climbing a mountain. All the best views are at the top. You just give people that kind of vibe.
Wait, are you serious?
Just kidding. I'll try my best not to dump any more strange commissions on you.
Ay, namamabi ka talaga, gaga
How
ka.
into that have you two? Snap out of it, people! It's
like you're all under some kind of spell! Quick, Kanich! Think of something!
How? I owe you an apology too. I've been too harsh on you.
It seems the evil power is completely gone. Were you the one who helped us?
Oh.
Awesome job, bro!
And no,
Great job, Antu. Now that the sacred flame crystals have been cleansed, we can use them to cure your friend. Don't leave him hanging. Go tell him the good news.
Look at these babies.
Thank you so much, all of you. This turned out even better than I imagined.
Oh, thanks to Shilonen and Sutlali.
See, told you it would all work out. Didn't I mention I'm an old hand at this whole argument game?
You were this close to spilling the beans.
Here, here. Even the kids of our tribe would have done a better job. Tell you what, we're lucky they don't speak our language.
I couldn't help it. Besides, how was I supposed to, criticize Kachina to her face like that?
Milani. Actually, it was the same for me. Even though I knew it was all just an act, I didn't want to argue with you.
Huh? So you were all just playing pretend? Ugh, boring. I'm going back to bed.
Don't let the door hit you on the way out.
Now, all that's left are the ocean zephyrs, right? I heard on the way over that we'd already found some, so it shouldn't take long.
Everyone, over here!
Anna.
Son! And whoa, that's a lot of saurians.
We've gathered enough ocean zephyrs. I asked them to give them to me, but they wanted to bring them over themselves. So we came together. Here, I think this should be enough.
Just hang on a moment, everyone. I'll go mix the ingredients. Hey, Kakuku, dude, less chat, more help.
Sure thing, bro. I've got you, bro.
Oh.
Whew. This is it. The moment we've all been waiting for.
Ako nandito.
Oh, sacred flame crystal, forged by the will of many. Please, work your wonders and drive this sickness away.
Cutscene. Like. Oh. Oh. Look at them. So cute. Oh. I mean, I watched this a lot of times now, but it still gets me. Look at this puppy. So cute. I mean, music's not helping too. Oh. It's so much worse knowing the truth. Oh. It's fine, boy.
Cheer up, bro. It's always tough to lose a friend. But in this case, our parting is their reunion. Antu's already wandered the world for way too long. But now that you're all fixed up, he could be at peace. His final wish was to be reunited with his bro. And he's done that. We should be happy for him. Just like he celebrated your recovery. Thanks a ton, everyone. With your help, I've been able to do what my ancestor could not. Not only did we save this little Saurian from his torment, we also made a historic contribution to the study of phlogiston-related diseases. As a physician, I'm honestly feeling touched and overwhelmed.
Well said. Then without further ado, I hereby announce that the Bloomflower trials have come to a successful close. From my perspective, though, this competition had another meaning. Throughout the event, I didn't witness any arguments, scheming, or plotting for personal gain. All 6 tribes united to accomplish something truly remarkable.
I mean, if you're given the current, like, the current situation back then, it's really far more convenient on Movika's time. I guess the 500 years onwards on the current timeline. It's much more convenient than what they had before.
Even without the threat of the Abyss, we're still as close
Yeah.
as family. We've surpassed those who came before us, and in the future, our people will surely grow more united still. So, in keeping with our traditions, it's time for a celebration. Let's make this a lively one, people.
And that's what I'm actually like to like. You know, Omega is based on Himiko. On previous era part, on Honkai Impact, one of the flame chasers there, Fuwa, actually so reluctant on holding a victory celebration because they're also fighting, like, same situation with the Abyss here in Genshin. So definitely a lot of them died, a lot of lost. So Fuwa kinda don't get the reason why they need to celebrate. And Himiko, the previous Himiko, let's say Captain Himiko, on her time before the Himiko who died for Kiana, said that it's for morale. Celebrating the small victories, even though there's a lot of deaths and failures and stuff around it. It will kind of boost the morale and stuff, something like that. Because, of course, if you keep dwelling on it, I mean, it's not to say, I'm not saying that you should be happy on it, but you need to boost up. You need to keep the motivation and stuff. Despite all those perils that's happening. And Moika kinda translated it here on Genshin. So yeah. And I guess that's what makes the newer generation of the Nathan up to this current point much more united and not that chaotic and unorganized and uncoordinated like Anto's era of Nathan.
As it happens, I picked a whole batch of fresh vegetables just yesterday. I'll go get them now.
Leave the meat to me.
And don't you dare skimp on it, Kanich.
I'll go gather the others. Many hands make light work. And besides, the best meals are always ones prepared together.
See you tonight, everyone.
Oh, so there's...
Paimon's ready for a feast and a half.
You're always ready for that. Okay. Take a part. Where? Where should we take a part? Alright, let's go.
Why me?
Why is Mubika's life? It's not for. What did I did before?
Katina!
Fancy a slice of volcano cake? I baked it myself.
Oh, it looks so delicious.
Ooh, in that case, Paimon'd be glad to oblige. So good. Paimon's tempted to eat the whole cake.
Go ahead. I made this specially for you guys. Sweet cakes help people forget their worries. And I hope everyone could be happy every day. Yep, I'm feeling much better. I definitely was unsure about where my future lay for a while there, but reading through those old scrolls, I realized that the 6 tribes haven't always been so united. They used to argue a lot, and even got into big fights. I've never experienced anything like that. I can barely imagine such a harsh way of life. I love Natland the way it is today, and I love spending time with my friends. As Uncle Pakal once told me, the harder something is to come by, the more we should treasure it. So I've decided to always do my best to help and make sure my friends are happy. Most importantly, I want us all to stay united forever and ever. I haven't figured out exactly how I'm gonna do that, but I can start with what I'm good at, like baking delicious crackers and cakes to share with everyone.
You know what? Paimon just had an idea. You could open a cake shop. That way Paimon will be able to enjoy your cakes even more often than
Paimon, she's just a kid.
You really think so? I'll have to get Moalani to teach me how to run a shop then. Baking delicious desserts every day and making everyone smile. That does sound like a wonderful life. Thanks, guys. I think I might have found a new goal to work towards.
By the way, Paimon hasn't seen Aoife or that Cuckoo-thesaurus yet. Any idea where they went?
Before the party, I heard he was planning on heading up that hill to pay respects to his ancestor. They're not back yet?
If he doesn't get back soon, all the best food's gonna be gone. Guess we've got no choice but to take the cake with us and go check on them.
Let us talk to them first.
I'm curious. How did you create that black mist?
It was just an illusion. If Granny had been the one doing it, she could have come up with something much more impressive.
All right. You can stop with the flattery. Just an illusion? You're already good enough to fool me.
Oh, is that incident still in your mind? Didn't exactly have a choice back then.
Relax. I'm not here to dig up the past. I'm just saying you've got a real knack for illusions. And that's something to be proud of.
Thanks.
Oh, sorry, I forgot that. Where else? Where's Mavika? Oh, special
A toast
instruction?
to the successful conclusion of the Bloomflower trials. Cheers!
Cheers. Finally. A few days off.
Planning a vacation, are we?
Judging from my experience with the pilgrimage, things are pretty quiet for a few days after competitions. There usually isn't much trouble.
I mean, probably alright tired.
Yeah, competitions do take a lot out of everyone. We all need a good rest.
Cheers to that. And a long overdue break.
Right, who's next? Oh, chips are here.
Try some. Try some. How do they?
Delicious, as always. It's your signature dish after all.
How?
Oh my gosh, my mouse is acting up. Where?
I owe you an apology too. I've been too harsh on you. Wish I could have frozen that moment in time so you could just listen to yourself.
A few more drinks, and who knows? You might hear it again. In your dreams.
god. Okay, let's talk to them.
The more meat you eat, the faster you'll recover.
Roar. Roar. Oh, hi. Okay, I talk to them now. What else should I talk? Oh, this one.
This wine's amazing. Of course. Drink as much as you
Oh, sorry
like
for
today,
that.
people. I mean, I owe you all one, don't I?
We might just have to take you up on that.
As much as we like? You might regret saying that.
All right. Bring it on.
Ito mga to. Alright, Mawika, is there anything you want to say?
I've kept the extra sacred flame crystals for future use. Next time you need some, just come to me. Also, this is my first time acting in a play like this. I find I really enjoyed it. What did you think of my acting skills?
Work on your memorization.
I'd have to agree with that. Seems like I still have a lot to learn. Is it something you're good at? Some tips would be nice if you find a suitable time for it.
Oh, he's pretty good at it, Traveler. I'm pretty sure he's hiding something. Right, that's it for Eva now. Eva. And that's pretty far. Oh, no, 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 remove that. Right.
Let's ride!
Yo, Ancestor Man. Guess you're reunited with Antu already? I have a Kukasaur companion too, so I totally get how you must have felt. First time I saw this dude, he was out in the wild, being bullied by other saurians because of his unusual appearance. He'd been pecked all over the place, bleeding from head to toe.
Oh.
He barely made it. I gave him some meds, and from then on, he just stuck to me like glue. Even wound up becoming my assistant.
Thanks, bro.
Oh, thanks, bro. Celestial, so ominous here. So big.
Hey, don't mention it, dude. Being on the road with me as a vet was never gonna be an easy gig. One time when we were treating a sick saurian, Kakuku got infected too. He ran a high fever, and I searched everywhere for ingredients and did everything I could for him. But despite giving it my all, he was right on the edge, man. And all I could do was keep praying. If he hadn't recovered, I know I'd have felt the same guilt you did. Luckily, he managed to pull through. And he even stayed by my side, helping me ever since. He's a solid assistant, no question. So yeah, Kakuku, I'm the one who should be thanking you.
Hey, don't mention it, dude.
Your medicine born of guilt? Don't sweat it. We'll keep improving it as we go. You have my word. That way, no one else will ever have to feel the same guilt that you did ever again.
It's done. Can we talk to Eva? Let's go. Eva.
Huh? Yo, bros. What brings you guys here?
Bringing our bros some cake, of course. Kachina made these herself, you know. They're
For
Oh,
real?
sorry for that.
In that case, I gotta...
Oh, you're here.
Oh, wow. That's awesome, bro.
Hey, save some for me.
Oh, they are gone. It'd be nice if they added something here. Anyway, so yeah. We're done. Man. That's a lot. such a good. This is such a good limit. Event quest. Not gonna lie. So yeah, I think I've said everything I should have said in the middle, in the middle of the recording. But yeah, I think it's not that Toyo is losing his edge on storytelling. I guess it's just that they just really pick at contain. Like they use all of their brain cells there, and they're just on their way and picking up
My parents always say,
shush the brain cells that they needed to fill up the gaps. But yeah, this is such a good one. And by the looks of it, they are cooking. And mind you guys, this is just a limited event, so the way they're cooking on Node Drive, the lores and the hype, it is as much as hype, more than hype I guess on the Nathan. So maybe we're cooked. Anyway, again, this is a solid event. Nice one. This is a nice one. To be honest, I had a lot of laugh, especially on the acting part. Movie can look so dumb. And then there's Shilon and like she's waiting for this kind of moment to lash out on Mavika. So yeah, I did enjoy this. Had a lot of clips there. And yeah, solid event. Rate, do I need to rate it? 8? Probably 9. 8.5 out of 10. What event? Actually, there's probably an event that I like the most. Back then, I just forgot. Not saying this I don't like this, but I'm not saying I don't like this, but I just have this feeling that I forgot an event that I like the most. But again, this is a solid one. So yeah, if you happen to reach the end of this video, again, thank you for sticking out with me until the end, and salamat sa inyong lahat. Stay tuned for more videos, probably the reading game ones. Updated it. They added Nathan, and I'm pretty sure I'm still not done with the others. The first ones. Let me just check. Yeah, I'm still not done with Fontaine. So, yep. That would probably the next video that I'm gonna go post related to Genshin. So yeah, again, stay tuned for that, and the other vids might actually post some other games as well. Probably horror games. So stay tuned for that. So, salamat sa inyong lahat. Bye-bye!